Hello and welcome to Robotics and Games Club. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to pass practice 2 of building level 3. So I click on building, we've already passed practice 1 and here's practice 2. So in practice 2 we're going to copy the code from the example and memorize the robot to the left. Okay, order the parts, paste the code, build the robot, then click update. In challenges, complete the second challenge under basics. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code. So here it doesn't have a little help thing off to the side, so you kind of got to remember it's the second one under basics. So again, I'll copy the code, go up here, go to build. Now it doesn't matter that these are here because the buttons aren't going to do anything. So you don't have to delete them. That's not going to be important. So here I paste the code. So let's take a look at the code. So if query is just something that can query the something in the game system and will give you an answer. So I'm querying the mouse angle. So I want to know the angle from the robot to the mouse. And I pass in two variables with this little ampersand in front of them. We'll get into that later. If I scroll to the right, you can see all the way to the end of this. It has a parentheses, so you always have to have matching parentheses. Everything has to match. This then matches this down here. And if you are interested in doing more of the code, go through the programming, because the programming will walk you through what all of this code means. And so it's not so much in the building part. The building part's just going to give you examples of different robots and control functions that you can do. But if you want to look into doing more than what is the examples that are here, work your way through the programming examples, and it will teach you all what you need to know about how to program in this language, which is an Arduino-like language. Okay, and if you don't understand what I was just talking about, that's not that big of a deal. Again, go to programming and it'll walk you through different examples, and you can learn how to do programming. So here it says the absolute value, which is a function. So the absolute value of A is less than or equal to 15. So if it's 15 degrees off of the center of where the robot is pointing, then we're going to go forward. If A is to the is greater than 0, then it's going to turn to the right. If A is less, then it's going to turn to the left. Okay? So it should be able to follow the mouse. So I'm going to click update, which is going to save this program. It compiled successfully. We're good to go to challenges. Click on challenges. So now under basics, I want to do the second one. So that's this one right here. So I click on this one. And here I can go to challenges. Or here I can go to the challenge. So now here you can see it's following my mouse. Wherever I point my mouse, that's where it's going to go. So I'll point my mouse up over here, and it's going to get that one. Then it's going to turn and get this one over here. Okay, now I want it to turn down here and hit 4, and now go to 5 and complete. So here again, I should have showed you the band thing. So everything is pretty much banned except for the queries. The query mouse, absolute position, relative position, angle, and buttons. And so the one that we used was this query mouse angle, and there we go. So if I go back to home and then building, you can see practice 2 is now passed and 3 is open.